Hey there, Trisha Barber here with you to share with you the Club La La Land Crafts monthly kit reveal for the month of December. This month's theme is knitting, and there are 2 stamp sets and 3 dies to share with you in this month's kit. I do have my projects that I'm going to share with you today that I created using the supplies for this month's kit. I have the dies that I can share with you today, but unfortunately my stamps did not arrive yet in time from the post office. So I'm going to go ahead and pull those out and share with you the dies that come in this month's kit. So like I said again, there are 2 stamp sets and 3 dies that are available. So there is this die that's called the knitted panel, and this will die cut the interior. So there's no outside die cut line. So you could actually use this multiple times a piece, a card panel, and it would die cut out the knitting pattern from your paper or your cardstock. You also have in this month's die the yarn basket, which includes the basket and this ball of yarn, which I'll show you on my project how I've used the die and the yarn basket. And then you have the knit and crochet die, which has the knitting needles, a crochet needle, a big ball of yarn, and some string that you can use. So those are the dies. For the stamps, I just want to show you quickly, these are November stamps, but they do come cling mounted, ready for you to stamp. They're already red rubber, so they're very high quality stamping. And then you would just, either you could stamp them out just as they are, or you can trim out your sentiments that are available. So the 2 stamps that come this month would be Marcy, Knitting Marcy, and she has 3 sentiments: you're a close-knit friend, yarn goddess, and take time to unwind. Then you have the 3 cats, and that's knit happens. I love that one. So there are 3 sentiments with knit happens. Knit happens, we'll always be friends, and this is how I roll. And I love, you do get this as part of your monthly kit. You get this PDF document, which will give you information about each of the supplies that have been included in this month's kit, the 2 dies and the 2 stamps and the 3 dies. The retail value, if you were to purchase each of these separately, would be $80.99. If you were to just buy the 2 stamps, they would be $24 for both. If you were to buy all the dies, it would be $56.99 for all of the dies. But through the club, you actually get a discounted price if you order the monthly kit with the dies and the stamp set. That's your biggest value. That is going to be $39.99. So that saves you about $41 off the price of the individual cost of the stamps and dies. You can just purchase the stamps only at $19.99, which you're only saving at that point. You're only really saving about $5 or $4. And then on the dies, it would be $29.99. You would have some savings there, but again, purchasing the kit with the dies and the stamp is your best discounted price. Again, the retail value of this is $80.99, and through the club you pay $39.99. And at some point Irina would release some of these images, but it could be sometime in the future. You have the ability to purchase this as a kit now, and it would be available maybe in the future. Now when you do get to purchase a monthly kit and you subscribe to be a subscriber to the monthly club kits, you also get the opportunity to purchase some past kits that are still available for purchase. So Irina does share those. When she does the release, she would let you know when those past kits and what past kits are available, and you can include that in your request. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the 2 card projects that I have done with this month's kit. Let's start with the Knit Happens. So right here I've colored both all 3 of the images, the cat images, and then added my sentiment right here, "We'll always be friends." That comes from the Knit Happens. I don't know if you can see, there's that ball of yarn that comes with the die, the knit and crochet die. So you have this big ball of yarn right here, along with that piece of yarn that I have going out. I have 2 knitting needles that are sticking out right here, and it might be a little hard to see here because it's in gray cardstock. But over here you can see the knitted panel. I've left the die cut pieces in, and actually all I did was when I die cut it out, I flipped it over before I moved it around a lot and put some tape on the back side of it, so all those little pieces did not fall out, so that I have the impression as well as the pieces. I've layered it with some of the Home for Christmas paper pack. So that right there is Knit Happens. The other card that I created, both of the card projects that I did for this month's club kit are both 5.5 squared. So these are both 5.5 squared cards. Here is another, the second project that I created with Knitting Marcy, and you can see she's colored up in my Copics. The full list of my Copics that I've used for both card projects will be available on my blog. I've pulled over one of the cats from Knit Happens, and then I've used that yarn basket and cut out multiple balls of yarn to put into my basket. Your close-knit friend comes from the Knitting Marcy stamp set. I've added the knitting needles over here and another ball of yarn up here to be an accent. I don't know if you can see, this is the same die cut, the the knitted panel die cut. You can see here in this card, I've pushed out all the pieces that come in. I don't know if you can see that detail. So it really adds a lot of texture and detail to the card. Let me show you the other one once again, where I've left the pieces in. So you can see where I've left the pieces in, and I've left them into the cardstock. And sometimes I like to do that with intricate dies like this, because it just gives a different look, and it's a way to stretch your dies, to use them and have different effects that you can use with the die cuts. So once again, this is the new December club kit with Knitting Marcy and the Knit Happens stamp set. Again, you get the 2 stamp sets along with 3 dies that are available. The knitted panel, the yarn knit and crochet, and the yarn basket. As a part of joining the monthly kit, you also get exclusive project tutorials from our design team. We share step-by-step instructions and list all the products that we've used in a PDF tutorial for you. So you'll get one of those from each of the design team members, and you would get information on that with your monthly subscription. And this month I used this card to create my tutorial. Also, as part of being a monthly kit member, I had also mentioned that you get the opportunity to purchase some past kits that are still available. So Irina does let you know about that in the Facebook group. So you do want to join in and join our club fan group, as well as the La 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 Crafts Facebook group as well. So you can order this kit from now until December the 31st. So you have the opportunity to order now through December 31st to receive the December kit. This is your one-time chance to receive both of these products at this deeply discounted price. Again, the club price for the dies and the stamps is $39.99. That's a retail value if you were to purchase each of these individually of $80.99. I'll have more information in my blog post, so if you want to check that out, where you can see the link for how to sign up for the subscription, but also you can see more photos and more information on the products that I've used to create both of these cards with the December kit. Thank you so much, and I hope that you have a great evening.